Most welcome. Thank you, our viewers. Karibuni sana to yet another episode of the Evergreen Show. We are doing it the Evergreen Show because we are featuring people who've served at PCA, though many have done a lot, and God has still given them mercy and grace in their lives. And we are honored today to be hosting one of the veteran elders at PCA Dome. She's going to introduce herself. I'm going to give her that opportunity and also introduce her family and even tell us kiria kenagira thini wa gutungatira mwathani. For the many years she has served, what she's happy about in the service of the Lord. So elder, karibu sana. Na okay, you can say your names and introduce your family and introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Ruhiu. I have five children. 3 boys and 3 girls, and 2 girls.
Yes.
And I don't live with them, they are all gone. I only live with one. That is Catherine Nabura, and I'm with her here. That's all.
Awesome. And if I'm seeing the pictures here, I'm seeing Mzee is here.
Yeah,
you can tell us a bit about Mzee. When did you meet? And how was life? Yes. Until maybe he went to be with the Lord.
I got married in 1970. And then we stayed until 2001.
2001.
Yeah, it's when he was called by the Lord.
Oh, wow. That's quite some years.
All these years. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Was he part of, in the service of the Lord?
He was a member. Yeah. He was a member of the church.
Yes.
Yeah, a PCA member. And he was it.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
And maybe one thing or 2 things you can remember that you can say you thank God for the time you raised your children together.
Yeah, I thank God because he left me, all my children big. He never left me any child, any baby. They had all finished Form 4.
Oh, yeah, those are grown-ups.
And the 2 had gone to UK. They were not.
You can mention their names if you wish.
My children.
Yeah.
I had Carol, Ruhiu, and Mwangi.
How do you by then already wako UK?
They were in UK by that time. So even when he died, they were not there for the funeral because they had no permission. But after that is when after 10 years, they came because we had of unveiling of the cross. And up to today, Mwagi came, but Ruhiu and Carol are still there. Yeah, I've been with the Kibe and Nyambura.
Okay.
Yeah.
1970, Kenyatta is president.
Yeah.
So you've seen all the presidents?
Yeah, I have seen all the presidents.
Yes.
And I was a teacher.
Where? Where were you serving?
I have served in Kiambu.
Yes.
And in Nairobi.
And you hail, by the way, from which sides of the country?
I'm from Kiambu. Rari.
Wow. And you're growing up?
A place called Kimede.
Rari Kimede.
Yeah, that is my home.
Yes.
Yeah.
You grew up in a Christian family, baby PCA? Or?
Yeah, I was an Anglican member. I was born by parents who were Christians, but they were ACK. So Baptist, confirmation, it was done there. Even the wedding I did there. So I became a Presbyterian when I got married.
Oh, Mzee was the one who was PCA?
Yeah, Mzee was PCA. So when I got married, I became a Presbyterian. Yeah.
Wow. Quite some interesting journey. Now, let's come to, now you've joined PCA after joining Mzee.
Yeah.
How did you end up? Today we know you as Elder Mary Ruhiu. How did you end up as an elder? Did you see it coming, or you were just a member?
No.
Yes.
When I got, because in the Anglican I was a strong member. So when I came, immediately I changed. I became an PCA. I joined the PCA, and then I became a member.
That's which parish? Can you remember?
This is Kemadare Parish.
Kemadare.
Kemoa. That is where we are going, because I'm married in Tinganga.
Then you just became a member?
I became a member. And then my children were baptized there, because we had married in church. I baptized my children there. And after some time in 1977, I became a guild member. I was ordained as a guild member. And then I shifted from there in 1979. 79 is when I left Kiambu. I came to Nairobi. When I came to Nairobi, is when I joined the where. I was still a member in Kiambu. But then I was going to Tinganga PCA. Yeah. Until 1983, when we moved to Kiserian from Nairobi. In Kiserian, I joined Orosius. It was in Gong Hills. There was an Orosius Parish. So I joined it there. After some times, we opened a church near my home. We called it PCA Irumasin.
So you are part of the team that started the church?
I am the one who started with my children.
PCA?
Irumasin.
Irumasin.
It is still there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then in 1983, 86, is when I was ordained as an elder.
Still in
Orosius.
Olosius, yes.
Yeah.
So the new church was a daughter of Olosius?
Orosius in Gong Hills. And the pastor who was there, the one who ordained us was Jesse.
Oh, Jesse Kamau?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's still active to date.
Yeah, he's active to date. Yeah.
Wow, but retired moderator.
Yeah.
So by then he's the one who did the work at Olosius?
Gong Hills.
Gong Hills, yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Then now from Gong Hills, you served until
95. Is when I came to Nairobi, back to Nairobi. Back to Nairobi, I went to St. Andrews for 1 year. There is where I found Jesse, and Jesse told me, go and look where there is work. Here there is no work.
There were many people to serve,
St. Andrews has many people.
Yes.
And it is not easy to be recognized.
Yes,
so I went to Bahati. After going to Bahati for some time, is when I discovered there is Kolome. 1985, 98. I went to Dome and I joined it.
Oh, wow! Now that brings us to where we, the closer home to Dome. What kind of church are you finding at Dome? By the time you're coming at Dome, who did you find as the reverend? Which elders did you find?
I found that the reverend was called Degwa, Pastor Degwa, and then the other elder was called Kamunya. So when I came, I stayed for maybe a year. He went to Gedurai, back to Gedurai.
That is reverend or elder?
No, elder.
Elder Kamunya.
So I was left alone. At that time we were with the Gateway. Gateway at the Dome was one church. So it was a party church. And I served there for 3 years without another elder until we ordained Mrs. Dirago, and then another one was called Mwema. Mwema went to Gateway, and then after some time, the elder Awero came from Umoja.
Elder is Elder John Waweru.
John Waweru. From there, Gashoe came from Nairobi West. So now we are many elders. After that is when Akinadina was later ordained. Yeah.
Wow. How was the process of growth? Apparently, the land even we have today, you've bought it over time.
Yeah, we bought it over time because we found one plot where there was a Mabati church. That is where up to where the container is, and not the classes. The children classes, we bought that is the first plot we bought. We then bought the plot which is where we park. Where the watchman stays, that one.
That side.
And the last day we bought where now the church is.
Okay.
There are 3 plots. Yeah.
Wow.
Because the first one was being given by the farm. The farm donated where they started. Then we bought those other 3. Yeah.
Today, when the kids are being prayed for, we see them in their numbers. The youth even have their own service. We can talk about the growth of even the guild, the men. At some point, you are the only elder. How were you able to grow the church to where today we enjoy all these kids and all these people?
We are many because the gateway people were here. They are there. But because there was no alternative, I was there. I was everything. The leader of the church,
yes.
The secretary, the chairman,
yes,
everything. But we had the secretary, we had the treasurers, Akina Bogwa, and then we joined together. Akina Baba Aboy, we joined together. They came with us because they were going to St. Andrews.
Wow. In your journey in serving God and mentoring people, what are you happy about, and what can you tell the upcoming leaders?
I'm happy because in 19, that is when they bought another plot in Dorman Gateway, where the church is studying. It's a plot we bought as the whole of us. So when they decided to go, and they were the majority. We were very few people.
That is true.
I don't remember which year.
Which year
we went?
Was it? But it was Kibaki era.
Yeah.
After 202.
After 202. It is after 202. Because we used to have district prayers once at the home, at the district. So one day, it was the home time, home man fellowship. So those people decided to go.
Yes. During the home fellowship, they went now to Gateway.
First of all, we had bought that farm, that plot. We had decided because the children of Maroroi were struggling. We can open a Sunday school there. They've been going. So one day they think of it, and they never told us. And that is why you see even today we don't agree. Because they said. We said that today is fellowship, home fellowship. So them they decided to go to that plot. They all went there and they prayed there and they organized everything there and they collected some money. They changed to make a smaller church. So next star church, they went there.
Next Sunday.
Yeah, we waited for them. We didn't see anybody, and they were the majority. So we were left very many, very few, very few. You can count.
So that was
we were less
a
than
challenge.
70.
Yeah. But you pushed through.
We have gone through.
Wow.
And there is something they said at that. I once cried when I remembered. They said at the. They asked whether we have got children. We went to session. The pastor asked, "Are there children for baptism?" They said they have them. When he came to church to Dome, he said, "Oh, I know Dome, they are not children. They don't dare. They are old."
Yeah. So it was quite a challenge.
It was quite a challenge, but I stood and asked. I told him, "We have children, and they will have children."
And today the children are there.
The children now, they are, how many are there?
Yeah, they are there. The youth service is there.
Yeah.
The men are there.
And the youth service, we didn't have youth.
Yes.
The women, we were counted to show. But I thank God today, when I look at the church today, even one teacher could not have enough children to serve. And now we have a very large number of children. So I thank God for that.
There is a God who restores.
Yeah.
And actually maybe, even, those were your old friends. Eh?
They are about God. And even when the Furyard was here, he was trying very much to reconnect us. But I told him, unless you call those who went.
The original.
The original, not the new ones.
I get you. But of course,
we we have nothing, but we need to reconcile.
True.
Talk and agree.
At least at the end of the day, still, the kingdom of God has grown because
when we go somewhere, we are concerned about one another.
I know. That is great. Now, I think we've learned a lot from your journey, and we thank God because of the far He has brought you. Maybe as we conclude, tell us that one, maybe two things you've learned as you've served the Lord. What can you tell someone who is looking to know God better and wants to serve the Lord? What have you learned in your journey?
I have learned serving the Lord is not a loss. You gain a lot because you will know when you have a problem, you know where to run to. You know whom to call, and He is always there to help us, to help you. So I have seen the Lord being with me, my journey, my family, and everything. Yeah.
Wow. Serving the Lord is not a loss.
It is not.
Yes. That is Elder Mary Ruhiu for you, popularly known as Shosh, eh? And you see Shosh Kizungu iko sawa. So we are so grateful. Thank you for making time for us. God bless you so much.